What is up, everybody? It's the Melting Prune here. Today, story time on Cursed Voice. Let's hear some stories today. So, Mark, you want to tell us your story? Let's hear it.
So, when my dad was a mere boy, he always felt out of place, and he really wanted to be where he could feel where he belonged, in the stars somewhere. So I grew up throughout my childhood watching NASA TV every single day, eating as much fish and chips as possible. With that being said, my bowels were very backed up. I couldn't focus on things in school. I was having trouble. I had all these ceramic furniture in my house, and my dad was in space in the stars where he felt that he truly belonged.
Wait, is this a true story?
This is a true story.
How did he get to space?
On video. He got in his car, and he did it into space.
That makes 100%
So it's like
sense.
the Harry Potter car. Okay, I get it.
Precisely. No, yeah, it's like the Harry Potter car, but it's not.
Harry Potter car. What is that? Can it go to
The
space?
one that flies.
What?
It's like the Harry Potter car.
Yeah,
but
like the
not
Miss
gay,
Frizzle
it doesn't have
car?
Glasses. Yeah, it's like my grandma's car.
Oh, that's cool. Is it a station wagon?
It's a Volkswagen.
Oh, okay. That's auto.
So, what mods does this car have where it can fly?
It's just stock from the factory.
Did your dad ever come back?
No, he's black.
Okay. He's a space slave.
Yeah,
Yes.
All right.
he's got
Is
some
that,
space J's.
is that all for your story?
I think that's about it.
All right. Who else has a story they want to tell?
I was gonna
I've got a
go
story
with my
to tell.
story, but that's cool.
CB, just tell your story. YouTube needs to know.
Last week, about Friday, I was walking down the street back home. I live in a big city with lots of tall buildings. So then I walked into this one building. This is a building I go into all the time to shop at. I can't tell you the name because then you guys will stalk me. So I walked in through there and I went into the elevator. But then, for some reason, I fell asleep in the elevator. And when I woke up, I was on the 10th floor. And when I got outside the elevator, nothing seemed the same. Like the walls were all painted red and there were no people on the floor. And it was really weird. And like I got really dizzy. So like I was kind of freaking out, but I kept walking. And at the end of the hallway was one window that I looked out. And when I looked out to see the streets, instead of seeing the street, it was the sky. And on the ceiling, not the ceiling, in the sky where the sky's supposed to be is where the street was. So everything was flipped upside down. So like I started freaking out. And so I ran back to the elevator. And then I jumped into the elevator and went back down. And when I got out, everything.
And that's why you don't drink snatch juice.
Exactly.
Okay, some new guy joined. Solo,
Hey, what's up?
you have to tell us a story. Tell us
Oh,
your
God.
story.
This is the story of a girl. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Man, I got too many stories. I don't even know where to start.
Tell us your
Shit,
best
dog.
story.
We are talking to the YouTube community. Please talk.
Give me a topic.
Anything.
Anything.
White America.
Hey, I got one after you're done.
Oh shit, why don't you go first then? I'll just follow up.
All right.
Oh, dude, Okay, fine.
Okay,
Wait 1
Daddy,
second.
go ahead.
I'm kind of like making sure that, I have all the info right. I'm thinking back.
He's drinking paint thinner.
Yep,
Drinking
that's
snatch
it.
juice.
That stuff's amazing.
Snatch juice?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love snatch juice.
It's in other dimensions.
Tastes like brown onions
Okay.
and marshmallows.
Now this
That
one.
tastes like purple.
Okay, ready? I call this story 10 holes.
Oh,
Damn, this sounds like my kind of story.
But it's not that long. Okay, ready? Once, in a little village, not far from my home, there was kind of a situation. Animals like honestly, it was kind of becoming a thing where they were like starting to die off, and we didn't know what was going on. So like veterinarians were coming in there and stuff. In the morning, their owners like would see them lying outside with 10 holes in their chest, and it was really scary. You know, everyone was like fucking freaked out, and people thought it was like the work of like their neighbor, and it was kind of like a rebellious thing. You know, people were going after each other. And one night, the man named Fred was closing his store for night. It was very late, and he was anxious to get home to his family, and he shut off all the lights of the store. It was pitch dark. Then closed the door with a satisfying click as he turned around to like go back to his car. I don't remember his car. He saw a dark shape in the distance, and he fucking stood there, and he was like, "Holy shit!" And he was trying to make it out, and he got closer, and Fred turned to go back to his car because he didn't say anything. And his last move he ever made. The next day, they found him like with 10 holes in his chest, and it was like a continuing thing.
So was it aliens?
I'm getting there, man. Okay, so.
Oh! I just killed the biggest spider on my wall. That was disgusting.
Got him.
Okay.
Yeah,
Did it
my
have 10
cousin.
Wait, can we take a break and make predictions?
Okay, fine. You can make predictions of what you think it is.
I think he got caught in between a dirty Mandingo party.
I know, right?
Wow, I've been to one of those. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah, it sounds pretty awesome.
What else?
I mean-
what else?
I mean, I couldn't really see 'cause everything was black, but you know.
Yeah, that's also a side effect.
What else?
I think it was aliens.
My mouth. It
You
was
think
like
it was aliens? You guys want to get
Is
to
this
the
a
end?
true story?
Yes,
Why do cows have udders?
because they fucking suck.
One is a door, not a door.
Okay, let's hear the end of the story now.
Okay.
Alright,
All right. So the next morning, the town was like super quiet, and there's people scared. And so one night, two brothers, John and Jacob, I know these people personally. They each took knives, and they wanted to get rid of the problem. So they got walkie-talkie and said goodbye to their father, and they kissed their grandmother, and they like walked out. You know, they were like,
What about their mom?
She's dead.
My grandma's
so the
dead.
Two boys decided. Yeah. Okay. Nice to know.
Right?
So they split up, and they like go by the side of the murder and stuff, and they were wandering around the streets. And if one was attacked, they'd use their walkie-talkie, like contact each other. So one night, it seemed like they would like get home safely, but then suddenly John heard a crackling in the bushes behind him. And he like was like, "What the?" So he tries to call his brother, but it was too late. And the
Crack
figure
kills.
leaped out the bushes and tackled him, and like it was like with his chest, and it was nails and crap, and he
Oh,
heard the commotion.
there was crap?
And he like, yeah, dude, there's crap, and
And there's nails.
over and like cut the creature's
and
right
nails?
hand.
Jesus, my
And
party.
the creature screamed and ran. Jacob took John to the hospital and bandaged his hand, and the doctors called them heroes. And they finally got home at 6 in the morning. Only the grandfather was up, so they said good morning and then went back to bed.
And that was it?
Okay.
Was that the end of the story? That
Hey,
was
you can't end the story like that. What happened when they woke up?
Dude,
That was a
I
good-
don't know.
So did the grandma have 10 holes in her chest?
Yeah.
What? Twist ending?
All right, I'll just be completely honest with you. I just looked up scary campfire stories, and I just read off a script.
Wait, that was the end of it?
Yeah.
How do you end a story like that? That's like
I know.
bullshit.
All right.
All right, I'll be right back. Somebody else can.
Wait,
tell
was
it.
Solo gonna tell his story next?
I think so.
Oh man.
All right, Solo, you gotta tell any story you want. It'd be better if it's true. And this is to the YouTube community.
Yeah.
Hey, everyone that just joined, don't interrupt story time.
We gonna hear a story?
All right, we're gonna hear a story. We're waiting for Solo to start.
All right.
I'm killing a Master Yi at the moment. Hold on.
You're wedding at the moment?
He's killing it on Master Yi.
You're masturbating?
Playing bots.
Bot. Oh heck no, man.
Damn, I'm Diamond 4.
You are?
You
I
ain't
am.
twitching.
Dude, I'm Bronze 2.
Damn, Joe, you're higher than me.
I don't
But
play that shit.
I just
game.
got ranked though, so
It's okay. You'll climb.
Shaba ranks.
I play Tarek.
He's pretty fun.
Man, he's fun top lane.
I play in bot lane. I've gotten 34 assists, 5 games in a row.
That's more assists than I can count on my fingers.
Is anybody streaming right now?
All right,
Ew.
no one is female in this call,
Yeah, this is a problem, dude.
but we do need stories.
That's very true.
Alright, I'll tell you guys a story. You ready? Hello? Where did everybody go?
Tell me a
So
story,
what's the
Dad.
story about? Sorry, I just like joined in.
The story.
I'm still
is about
digesting that other dude's story.
Just kidding.
Which one?
The story's about how Crips armpits are the best thing in the world.
Crit's
Oh,
armpits?
Armpits?
Yeah.
Okay,
Like the gang?
No, like the actual streamer whose curse we're in.
Whose curse are we in?
I don't even know who this is.
Do you guys want to
Okay.
hear another story?
Yeah.
It's called
'Cause-
Doggy.
Can you just tell that other story again? I really want to hear it again.
It's called Doggy Style by Snoop Dogg.
Indicted.
Nice.
Let's hear the story.
Okay, ready? Ever
like-
since, this is my old time neighbor, and her name was Julie. She was like a little girl, you know. She got scared
Did you
when
hit
she
it?
put her hands.
You had to have it.
Yes, I did actually.
Like you punched
And,
her?
No, I don't hit women.
Why not? Girls
Yeah.
suck.
Okay, let me get back to the story, please. Please stop interrupting me.
Okay.
So, whenever she put her hand under the bed, her dog would like lick her hand and comfort her. You know.
Oh, great.
Uh,
I'll give her
I-
something.
I like this story.
I said some
And so-
bestiality coming in.
Pretty much, you know. It was one night and she was scared.
Oh.
She was like, "Oh, no. Like it's dark in here," and her dog was under her bed, you know. And her dad walks in. He's like, "Bitch, suck my dick."
No,
And the chick's like,
Oh, no, that's right.
plot
"No,
twist.
I don't want you. Yeah, I don't want you to suck my dick." And then the little girl like slides underneath the bed, and the dog, you know, keeps licking her, and it's like, she's like, "No, don't make me suck your dick."
I have a confused boner.
Gonna come off of her hands?
What? No,
Huh?
she
Just
didn't suck his
Let
dick.
him continue the story.
And so pretty much what happened is she's like sitting there and the dog licking her. She's like, "Oh yeah, it feels so good. Like it's comforting me." And then
We
the
love
dad,
you long time.
dad like puts a leash on her,
Yeah, pretty much.
whips her out of underneath the bed, and just fucking like makes his daughter like suck his dick.
The
And,
dad?
That's right.
Yeah, the
That
dad.
redneck,
Dad?
that redneck love.
The dad.
I'm
Yeah.
so close.
And so pretty
The
much,
dog
you know,
sucked the dick.
no,
The daughter.
this is not the story. What's happening?
Just finish the story.
I'm fucking trying, but people be interrupting.
We
People
are finishing it for him.
So pretty much, he cummed all over her, and the dog licked it off for comfort. That's the end.
Wait, who was the dog being comforted?
He must thought
No,
that
the woman.
the
The
dick was
little
Salisbury
girl.
steak.
You had
That
sex
dog
with the little girl.
was hungry.
I did
Comforted.
not. The old man did.
Are you the
You
dad
told me
in
that
this
you
thing?
did.
Your name is Daddy. Are you the dad?
That awkward moment. That awkward moment when she says, "Daddy, please pass the salt," and you and her dad both reach for it.
I read that on
Dog
Twitter.
reaches for it?
Yeah, you
Dog.
and the dog reach for it.
All right, boys. This is gonna be the last story because I'm nearing 15 minutes. 15 minutes in this video. Not minutes. That's not a thing. But who wants to tell the greatest story to end off this video?
I will.
All right, let's hear
But
it.
this story probably isn't true.
It doesn't matter.
So last night I was walking home and there was a girl, and I said, "Hi, girl. Do you want to go to my house?" And then I lost my virginity.
That's what I'm talking about.
Epic.
That is a
That
true story right there.
That's yeah.
All right, boys.
Literally, it's like a daily thing.
So that is to end off this video. This is Curse Stories number 1. First video of this kind. Thanks for watching, everybody. Let's get this video to 1 like. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.